Lon. Folks, I'm Kent Madison, the maker of Jackie Up, the removable A-frame jack stand for your trailer to unhook it from your pickup and take it off your trailer. How many of you have had your tongue in the way, your jack stand in the way of your pickup, so when you lower the ingate down, it hits the ingate, right? You can't take the jack out of the way, the jack always hits in the way of your ingate. Also, when you go to unhook your trailer and you screw your jack down to the point where it comes off the ground and your trailer's hooked, okay, now you can take your block out of the way, but notice how far low to the ground this is here. You're looking at about 4 or 5 inches. Now you can sit here all day long and crank that up, like all of us have done lots of times, and you crank it up to where you think it's okay. Next thing you know, you're driving along and you go up a hill, especially in a long wheelbase pickup, and you still get this dragging across the ground and you end up bending your jack. So after that happened to me, I decided I would build a device that would allow this A-frame jack to be quickly removable from the pickup, or excuse me, quickly removable from the trailer, so you could then wouldn't have anything sticking out the bottom to rub. So the way you do that is you take your A-frame jack and unbolt it from your existing trailer. Usually those will come with, these A-frame jacks come with 3 bolts. Unbolt those from the trailer, keeping these bolts and your jack to use again in just a couple minutes. So you take those out, pull your jack out, set your jack aside. Now you've got your trailer frame where the jack used to sit down through, and what we do is we take Jackie Up. Jackie Up consists of just these 2 simple components: a reinforcing plate that goes on the jack and the mounting bracket that bolts to your trailer. So you take your mounting bracket, bolt it in the spot where the trailer used to be bolted to, lining your holes up good, take your original bolts that came with your jack, and you screw those back down in place. Tighten those down where they originally were at, and this is now taking the place of where your jack was originally bolted onto the trailer. Okay, that's all you have to do to your trailer. This is what your trailer will look like from that point on. Then you take your jack and you slide your reinforcing bracket down over the jack handle, and it comes down and sits on top of the original jack plate. You line those holes up. There's one particular way that those go, so make sure you rotate it 3 times until you find the right hole. In our case, it's right there. Take that, take your bolts that come with Jackie Up, put your bolts with the flat washer through the top, like that, put the nut on the bottom. The same thing on all 3 sides. Once you get those put into place, you can tighten those bolts down. And folks, that's it. There's your Jackie Up receiver, the Jackie Up extra brace. You now take this, set it back down through your trailer, just like it was before. Turn it 1/3 of a turn. Put your block back into place. And now, remember before how we had to twist and twist and twist to get that jack up high enough to clear? Okay, so now you see this is lined up in the holes. Keeps this one from wanting to turn. Once it's in there, it's good and solid. You start cranking it up, and now you can see the trailer remove from the pickup again. So that's how you would disconnect the pickup from the pickup ball. This is in there, good and sturdy, nothing's moving. Now when you want to rehook it up, lower this back down, but instead of cranking it all the time that we did before, as soon as this comes loose in your bracket, turn it 1/3 of a turn, lift it up out of there, your jack is now completely removable. You can put the jack in the back of your pickup. You have nothing protruding out the bottom of the trailer here, so there's no way you're going to bend your jack. You can put your in-gate down, nothing to interfere with your tailgate in your pickup. You have nothing here to be in your way if you're walking back and forth across it. If you had your trailer hooked into your vehicle at night and you took your jack into the house, no one could steal your trailer because they can't jack the trailer up to get it separated from the ball. So again, to raise it up, jacky up fits down through the notch, drop it down through the hole, turns a third of a turn, you crank it up, it becomes tight, up you go. And again, your vehicle is disconnected from the trailer. And again, if you want to lower it down, you can see that the device, this extra piece we added on, actually strengthens this jack to make it stronger than it originally was, and allows it to interlock against those, bring it out, lift it out of there, and again, your jack's completely removable. Thank you, folks.